Hi there, I'm romance author Nancy Harkness, and this is Writer Unedited number 101. Such a fun number, right? I just sit at my writing desk and chat about whatever's going on in my writing life and sometimes my personal life. If you miss a live, I post them over on my YouTube channel, so you can check it out there. And let's see. Gail says, did you know you have a turkey on your head? What? A turkey? Shocking. I guess Thanksgiving is coming, huh? Otherwise, why would I have a turkey on my head? Yes, I know I have a turkey on my head. Gobble, gobble. It's that time of year when I wear silly hats, which makes me happy. So let's get started with the official stuff. I still have some free codes for Royal Kaleva Raoul in audio. If anybody wants one, just direct message me or email me. It's totally free. I'll just send you the code and then you can download it and it's yours to keep. So don't miss that freebie. What else? Oh, I'm very excited because I am on the Word Wenches blog today, which is a blog with some wonderful historical writers, historical romance writers. Historical. Yes, I don't write historical, I write contemporary. But I have always thought that Royal Kaleva would appeal to historical readers too, because after all, it has dukes and kings and castles and jewels and royal weddings. And I say that because I am a reader of historical romance myself, and I've definitely incorporated some elements of that because I like historical romance, and part of my fun with having a duke and a king and a castle was that I like those settings. So Mary Jo Putney, who I've been lucky enough to get to know over time, and who is one of my personal goddesses of romance writing, invited me. She happened to read my Royal Kaleva books, which of course hugely flattered me, and then she got in touch with me to tell me she had read them, and wow, that kind of blew my mind. And she said, look, why don't you come on the blog, because she also thinks her readers would like the Royal Kaleva series. So if you would like to find out more about how Mary Jo and I met, because we do actually know each other in real life, if you want to find out where I got the idea for Kaleva, what else do we talk about? Oh, what series of books Mary Jo and I, a couple of series of books actually, that Mary Jo and I share a passion for, sort of surprisingly. Not that we share the passion, but which books they are. Go on over to the Word Wenches blog, and I will post a link to it in the comments. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I will be giving away an autographed copy of Royal Kaleva Gabrielle to one lucky commenter on the Word Wenches blog. So check it out, because I was honestly hugely honored to be invited, and I just love Mary Jo and I love her books, and it's all good. It's all cool. It was so much fun. Okay, let's see what you guys have to say. Sally says, I got your newsletter. Oh yeah, I sent my newsletter out just like 2 hours ago. Saw black Carrara glass, but what my brain was black Kalevan glass. Oh, I like that, Sally. I'm not going to complain about that. That's fantastic. I've never heard of Carrara glass myself. I've heard of Carrara marble, but anyway, just quoting my research on that. Sally says, had to stop reading the wenches to come here. Also, does that count as a turkey tiara? I think it does. Don't you think this is a tiara? Just because it's a turkey doesn't mean it's not a tiara. Sally said, I got as far on the wenches blog. She said you were good at finding restaurants, but you met in the mall cafeteria. Yes, we met in the mall cafeteria, but after that, every time we were together at a conference, we would go to, particularly at the New York ones, I would find a restaurant to dine in. I know one time I went to a French restaurant because I live near New York, so I am quote unquote an expert, not really on New York restaurants, but I know enough about them to be dangerous. So, I would find us a fun restaurant to dine in, and we would always make sure to have dinner together. So that was cool. Gail says, I love the pictures from the wedding. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. It was so much fun. everybody was so happy. Dr. Darling Daughter just glowed through the whole thing, which of course made me very happy. It was a wonderful occasion. You can't ask for more than that, you know, love, warmth, fun, all together. Having all the people you love in one place was great. Sally says, and Calavan is easier to say. Absolutely. So it says replying. I have to figure out. Now I've completely fouled things up in the comments. Let's see if I can fix this. Okay, I think I got it fixed now. So, I have 4 viewers. Whoever the other 2 viewers are, please say hi. I like to know who I'm chatting with, that's all. Okay, so word wenches. Check out the word wenches, really. It was a fun interview to do, and there are a lot of other great posts on the blog, so check it out. A lot of good writers. In fact, it was fun because many years ago at a Romance Writers of America conference, several of the word wenches bloggers were on a panel together, and I got to moderate the panel. I volunteered, to be fair, and it was just so much fun. They're so interesting and have such interesting things to talk about, and you know, they're great writers, of course, goes without saying. So check out the whole Word Wenches blog. Okay, what else do we have here? Sally said, and it was your newsletter that revealed Dr. Darling Daughter's shoes were emerald and the bridesmaids' dresses matched. Yes, they did. And also, Dr. Darling Daughter has an emerald engagement ring, so her shoes matched that too. It's kind of fun. Mary Jane, hi everyone. Wishing you all a very happy Thanksgiving. Love the wedding pictures and such a beautiful and happy time. Thank you so much. It was a beautiful and happy time. Really couldn't have asked for better. Dr. Darling Daughter did an amazing job of putting that whole event together, and obviously her fiance helped. I don't mean to leave him out. I don't have a nickname for him yet. Stellar son-in-law? I don't know. It's not really quite catchy enough. Still working on that. Okay, so let me tell you about the sale books, because my publisher decided to put a bunch of on sale. So, we'll start with one that the whole series is on sale. The CEO Buys In, book 1 in the Wager of Heart series, on sale for $1.99 on Kindle. The All-Star Antes Up, book 2 in the Wager of Heart series, on sale on Kindle for $2.49. I don't know how they pick the prices. My publisher does this. And the VIP Doubles Down, which is the 3rd book in the Wager of Heart series, and it's on sale on Kindle for $2.49. Then we have the first full-length novel in the Second Glances series, Second Time Around, which is $1.99 on Kindle. These sales run through the end of this month. And then let me make sure I get this right. So The Money Man is now on sale. It just went on sale yesterday, I think, for, I forgot to write down how much. I forget how much it is. I'm guessing either $1.99 or $2.49. That seems to be the price points. It's on sale until the end of this month, again on Kindle. The Hacker is on sale. This is book, so I should have said The Money Man is book 1 in the Consultant series. The Hacker is book 2 in the Consultant series, and it's on sale for $2.49. And if you guys were lucky enough on the, what day was it? The 12th, a week ago, The Agent was on sale on Kindle for $2.49. So hopefully you grabbed that, in which case you could now own all 3 books in the Consultant series at a sale price. Cool, huh? And then finally, an audio sale. Royal Kaleva Gabrielle is on sale for 50% off until the 1st of December. So that makes it $15. And I was very happy because I heard from a reader that she really likes the narrator of this book. His name is Nick Mills. And I chose him for this book because he did well with pronouncing all the foreign words, because it's not so easy, right? And I've been lucky enough to be able to get him for all the other Kaleva books so far. It all depends on his availability, so you never know. So now I have something serious to talk about. I hit 100 episodes of Writer Unedited last week, since obviously since this is 101. And I thought that seemed like a good time to sort of evaluate Writer Unedited, and I've made a very difficult decision. I'll tell you why in a minute. I've decided to discontinue the weekly Writer Unedited lives. And it's a bummer because I really enjoy doing them, honestly. And you guys have been great to support me. But here's why. So number one, Facebook, as usual, has changed its rules, as it always does. And they now delete any lives after 30 days. So my content, which used to stay on my Facebook page indefinitely, my live content, now disappears after 30 days. And although I do also upload it to my YouTube channel, not a lot of folks wander over there. You know, Facebook, people kind of scroll by and find it, and now they can't find it after 30 days. So that's not good. And alas, although today, of course, I'm getting 5 viewers, I usually don't get a lot of viewers. And that's not a problem because, or it didn't used to be a problem because the live would stay up and people would find it on Facebook and watch it, and so I would get a bunch of viewers. But now that they disappeared after 30 days, that gives people a lot less time to find it. And I just want to say to those folks who have come every week, Gail and Dave gets included, of course, Sally, Stephanie, Hyacinth, who comes in the evening when because she works. I just want to say you guys are the wind beneath my wings, and I so appreciate the fact that you have come and watched me week after week and given me someone to talk to, which just makes it so much more fun for me. So when I factor in the 2 issues above, the disappearing lives and the small viewership, I just think that even though I've gotten pretty efficient at doing lives, I still put thought and preparation into it. And I think that time that I spend, because I do spend time and effort, and it takes creative thinking, that maybe I should use that time to write or something similar to that. So that does not mean I'm never going to do another live again, because I really like lives. It just means I'm not going to do them weekly. I wasn't going to be doing next week anyway, because Thanksgiving is coming up and I'm going to be busy doing Thanksgiving things. So I'm wearing my Thanksgiving tiara today. But you know, if I have a book releasing, I'll do a live. If I have big news of any kind, I'll do a live. Maybe once I get my Christmas decorations up next month, I'll do a live. And I'll give you notice that I'm doing it, because I know people need to know when to show up, so that's only fair. But it's just the weekly thing is just hasn't worked out in the way I'd hoped it would. However, in this season of gratitude, it seems very appropriate to say thank you to everyone who has shown up to see me as I chat away on Facebook. You're the reason I found such pleasure in doing these lives, and why I've continued them as long as I have, honestly, and why I discontinue them with great regret, because it's been so fun having you here. All right, so what are people saying? Sally says, I'm so impressed you've been able to keep the live going as long as you have. Oh, thanks. Gail says, we will miss it, of course, but totally understandable. We'll keep finding you. Oh, thank you. I know, I love to know you're writing for us. Absolutely, 100%, always writing for you. And Sally says, or have a live when you have a fancy tiara to wear. That seems fair. Having a tiara is always a good excuse to have a live. So, in recognition of the folks who have been so loyal, faithful, and true, and come week after week after week, Gail and Dave, you each get to pick one of my books, and I will send you an autographed copy. I'm assuming Dave will consult with you, Gail, to get the book. So yes, I will send 2 books. So pick any of my 2 books, and if you don't want it for yourself, please let me know that it's a gift, and I'll give it as a gift. And Stephanie Hyacinth, who's not on today, but always watches at night, same to you. Pick any one of my books, and I will send you an autographed copy. And Sally, while I would love to reward you and thank you, you have too much stuff already, so I'm not going to offer you an autographed book, unless you really want one. And in that case, you know how to reach me. DM me or email me. Either way. Tina says, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. You too, Tina. Very happy Thanksgiving. Gail says he's sitting here laughing and he loves it. Thank you. Well, Dave gets his reward too because he's been just as faithful, right? I love knowing that Dave is there watching. So that's all I have to say, other than I hope you guys have warm, wonderful Thanksgivings, large, small, in between. As you know, I always go to my sister's house where we have Camp Thanksgiving, basically. I will be decorating my zucchini and racing it, as always. And I'm sure that my sister will have planned other insane activities. We play trivia. We do craft projects. You just never know what's going to go on down there. It's so much fun. And, you know, my extended family gets together. Sadly, we'll be missing Dr. Darling daughter and her new husband because they took off so much time for the wedding they couldn't take off for Thanksgiving too, and I totally understand that. It's a lot because they were close together too. But all the other folks will be there, and we just have a blast. Sally said, let's see, Tina said, so sweet. Sally's laughing. I assume that's because I said you have too much stuff, right? Sally says, what's the blue thing on the platform? Cat platform. It's new, isn't it? Yes. Funny you should notice that. So, it's gotten cold. So I thought the cats might appreciate a heated cat bed. So that blue cushion on the cat tree is heated. And it's so funny, the different reactions of my two cats. So I put it up there, and you have to let it ripen because the cats won't inspect it for a while. So Skoda comes in and sees it and instantly cleans it, sits down on it, curls up on it, is enjoying it. In fact, he was here earlier today, but he's gone off because Skoda likes to relocate on a regular basis. So Skoda's been enjoying it. Moby comes in, jumps onto the cat platform, onto the blue cushion, acts like he's been electrocuted. He's just like, oh my God, what is it? Leaps off the cat platform and has refused to come near it since then. It's so typical of both of them. So that was pretty funny. Let's see. And Sally says, and racing zucchinis, that's what I'm thinking of. Oh yes, we'll be racing zucchinis. I bought some, and I'm taking new decorations down. I always bring new decorations just for fun every time, for everyone. We all decorate our zucchinis and race them. Gail says, happy Thanksgiving. Here's hoping you win the race. I have never, ever won the race. Never. I've come close, but I've never won. It's a bummer. Thank you. I hope I win the race too, one of these days. Tina says, enjoy and have fun. Thank you, Tina. Appreciate it. Sally says, did Dr. Darling Daughter and Mr. Dr. Darling Daughter go on a honeymoon? No, they have decided to do the honeymoon in either January or February, I think. And they want to go someplace warm because Pittsburgh is pretty gray and cold in those months. So that's their plan, or at least it was the last time I talked to them. It seems to change occasionally, but we'll see. Jeanette says, hi. Hi, Jeanette. Oh, thank you. Glad you like my turkey tiara. It's silly but fun. So, does anybody else have comments? I did send my newsletter out today, so check it out. It has the link to the Word Wenches blog. It's offers the free codes for Royal Caleva Raoul. You just have to email me and ask for one. I only have 9 of them, so first come, first serve. And that's it. That's it. So everybody have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. And I won't be here next week. I won't be here regularly going forward. I'm so sorry about discontinuing the weekly lives. But as I said, maybe we'll do a Christmas decoration one, because you know me, I love to decorate for Christmas. That's like my jam. Some people do Halloween and skeletons, which I love, by the way. I think those are hilarious. I love the pictures on Facebook, but I am all about Christmas. Alrighty, love you guys. Thank you so much, so much for supporting me and for supporting this live. I really, really appreciate it. And don't forget to get in touch and tell me what books you would like the folks I called out. Happy Thanksgiving! Love you guys. Bye.